What's up? It's Damien again with Clean Mud Videos. So to start off, I just want to give you a few reasons why I feel like a home studio may not be the best option for you right now. Not saying that it may never be, but just as of right now, there's a few things that I didn't consider when starting my own first home studio. To go ahead and jump this off, I will follow up this video with another video giving you the reasons why you probably want to consider starting your own home recording studio. So one point for me right now is if you are excited about getting a project done, if you need to get the project done in a quick amount of time, like if this is February and say you want to get an album done in a few months off or whatnot, starting your home studio may not be the best option for you if you have a deadline to complete a project or anything like that. If you don't have experience in recording or using anything that, finding your way around the studio, knowing how to record all of these types of things, I don't think it would be the best option for you. A lot of y'all may know my story of how I wanted my recording studio. So I was kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. I really didn't know if I wanted a home studio. I wanted to record an album. That was the main thing, but I had an option to sell my motorcycle and take the funds from my motorcycle and go out here and buy either my own setup or use the funds from the sale of my motorcycle to go to the studio and, just get studio time. I went out and I bought Pro Tools, was the first thing that I bought. I bought FL Studio. That was the second thing that I bought. And I bought me some monitors. I bought me a laptop. So the microphone, the headphones, I ended up getting all my stuff back to the house. And so when I was looking to record, I thought it was going to be as simple as, hey, I heard it's easy to make beats in FL Studio. I think back then it was Fruity Loops or whatnot. In my idea, I was like, I know what good music sounds like. And so I opened the program up trying to make my first beat, and it was crap. Like, I'm talking about, it was like garbage. I was like, man, this ain't gonna work. After I realized that I couldn't make beats, I wasn't that good at making beats, I went ahead and went online and I bought a couple of beats from different producers and stuff. So once I done that, I opened up Pro Tools. When I went to hit record, I'm looking, and so I didn't even know how to hit record. And honestly, I sat there and I was like mad at myself. I done sold my motorcycle. I did all this stuff and I don't even know how to record. I didn't know the first thing to recording. So right there, I lightweight just shedded a tear, and I'm just like, God, dude, I just do all of this stuff. I thought, I was going to get this studio and then just be this big studio man and get all the stuff done or whatever. And it's like I was lost. So if you think that you are going to go from zero to doing what your engineer in your local studio is doing, it's not going to happen. So just already know that off top. It's a learning curve to learning the whole thing. And is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. But there is a learning curve. So another reason why you may not want your own home recording studio, if you are a perfectionist, and the disadvantage that you have as being a perfectionist, you never know when good enough is actually good enough. And so when you are in the studio or in an environment around other people, sometimes other people can let you know, hey, stop right here. This is it. This is good. But I think sometimes as being that type of perfectionist, that person who wants best, nothing is ever good enough. And so you'll find yourself just wrecking your brain, just trying to go through this whole process of getting everything exactly how you want it. And progress doesn't seem like enough. And another thing that I feel like is having your own studio and being responsible for everything in the studio can be a bit overwhelming, and it can kill your creativity. And this is probably boils back into the last point of being a perfectionist, but when you have your own studio, a lot of times you get to producing, you get to writing the lyrics, performing the lyrics, you get to, what else? You get to do your mixing, you get to do your mastering, and then you your own engineer. So sometimes that can be a bit overwhelming. So when you have an idea for a song, depending on the type of person you are, you can see something from the start to the finish and work that process. But I feel like for me, sometimes knowing I'm not the best mixer, I'm not the best producer, I'm not the best mastering engineer or whatnot, and I'm not the best engineer, some of those things can get in the way of the creativity that you have. So at some point, it can be, sometimes it's best to go ahead and pay people to do some of the things that you just don't have time to do, or some of the things that you just don't want to waste energy on. And so this is just a danger, or just a warning to people not to get caught up in that. So, if that's the type of person you are, you may not want that home recording studio because of all the things that you dive into. Okay, and my next point is that just buying a home recording studio, it can get expensive. So I know if y'all seen some of the gear that I have, it doesn't have to be like that, but once you start adding in plugins, microphones, the speakers that you want, or monitors that you want, adding in the recording equipment, different things like that, it can definitely get expensive. And over time, you continue to put more money and more money into things or whatnot, until you get it how you want it. So, that's another thing. You could just be cheaper to just go and have somebody to, who's already established and stuff, and just pay them for studio time. That's another option. Okay, so another reason that you may want to consider not grabbing a home studio is look at the big picture. Are you looking to be in music long term? Are you looking to do a bunch of projects? Or are you just looking to do maybe 1 or 2 projects? It may benefit you to just go to your local engineer, somebody who's already established in the studio, and pay them just to record you your 1 or 2 albums or whatever it is that you're trying to get done. And so it can save you the heartache of getting out here and having to spend money on some equipment that you may not get the best use out of. So if you're not really recording, it probably makes sense for you not to get out here and buy your own studio. So in conclusion, these are a few of my reasons why I feel like jumping out right now and getting your home recording studio may not be the best option. So if any of you that are watching, if you have any other reasons or things that you kind of stumbled across that may be a stumbling block or a roadblock for somebody who's looking to get into home recording, then put those things down in the comments so that other people can benefit from it. And then also, if this video was helpful for you, then I would say go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Also share it because somebody else may want to see it. And then also give me that thumbs up. And I'll catch you in the next video. And like I said, in that next video, I will be talking about reasons why you should probably go ahead and consider getting that studio. But anyway, Damien with Clean Mud Videos, and I'm out.